And Jervaulx Abbey, if that's how it's pronounced. It's quite a sprawling ruins, and as far as I'm aware, it's been around since 1145, and I'm not quite sure if that's how it's pronounced, Jervaulx or Jervaulx. It seems a long way from the car park, but it's quite picturesque around here, and it's a pleasant walk down to the Abbey. Welcome to the Abbey. Privately owned. And it's got plenty of sheep. Don't ask me how to pronounce the name of this place. Looks like somebody's got a very big dog. Please pay at the honesty box or the tea room. The honesty box wouldn't last 5 minutes where I live. The contents would promptly disappear. What would you do if that thing started moving now? Scare the crap out of you. Well, there's not much left of it, but I'm led to believe it's considerable size. Kind of has a magic about it, if you know what I mean. People like me enjoy to see romantic ruins. It's quite sprawling as well. Fire. Spirit access fire. I don't know if there's been a fire here, but I'll certainly check that out. Just imagine what it was like to live in this place in those days. If you could go back in time and be part of their life. I'll have to admit this land that I'm walking on, or ground that I'm walking on, is quite lush, filled with buttercups. And it's so soft to walk on. Buttercups. And I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this name. Jervaulx. Jervaulx. Jervaulx Abbey moved to its present location up here in North Yorkshire sometime around 1156, and that's a considerable time ago. It was run by a Cistercian order. The monks, as far as I'm aware, were renowned for their horse breeding, and I am told that they were the original creators of cheese called Wensleydale cheese. Now this abbey was dismantled in 1537, again during Henry the VIII dissolution of the monasteries. It's an interesting place. I quite like it. It's kind of a romantic ruins. It says it's privately owned. Let's go down this alleyway, see what's at the bottom. Imagine saying to yourself that I own an abbey, derelict though it may be. As far as I'm aware, initially it was founded as a Savignac monastery, goodness knows how to pronounce that, and the monastery carried on while the monks were struggling with poor land conditions. The monastery was initially founded at a place called Fors, which was near Aysgarth, and in 1145 the monks struggled with the land over there because of harsh conditions, so they uprooted and they moved to the present location under the patronage of someone called Duke Conan of Brittany. And as I said, the monastery was relocated to fertile banks of the River Our. Now the River Our is located in a place called East Witton, and at that time it was incorporated into the Cistercian order and dedicated to Saint Mary. Somebody's cutting the grass. At its peak, Jervaulx owned half of the surrounding valley, and it's quite a pleasant place to look around. And they had a wonderful reputation for breeding horses. Well, it's substantial in size, but it's a pity there's so much ruin. Now, back in the year 1279, I believe, an abbot whose name was Philip was murdered by one of his own monks. Mother Nature looks like it's going to throw hellfire and brimstone. Somebody's got a new toy for Christmas for the motorbike. What the hell? The noise of that machine. Loud. What did I just say? Is this spirit app accurate or what? But in a way, it's not the spirit app that can be accurate or inaccurate, or can play up at times and have nothing that you understand. It's all about you, yourself, how you are within yourself. If you have problems, if you have issues, if you cannot ascertain what spirit is all about, and you're busy playing around with spirit apps because it's the done thing, it's like a game. It's none of those. It's all about yourself, how you are within yourself. Excuse me. What you do with your life, how you accept spirit. I'm being given the word, it's a coexistence, a truthful disposition. These are the words I'm being given. I'm being given it's a take it or leave it principle. You can't play games. Things like tarot cards, or stuff you get up to when you're in a party mood and you're with your friends, and you do it through curiosity. It's just not going to work. One of the things I heard, if you believe it, was from Christ, and he said, I expect a certain amount of tenacity. If you can look up the meaning of the word tenacity, and the other words I'm being given, it's not a curiosity principle. I'm being given it's realistic. I like this place. Rituals held here. Well, obviously, if it's a church or an abbey, then you have to understand that that's their life, that's what they did, that's what we still do. The other words I'm being given at the moment, there's a certain amount of principle involved. It looks like they had bars across here for some reason. The carving around the door frame or the archway. Clever. It's peaceful around here. I could have sworn there was a graveyard around here somewhere. Well, maybe there isn't. I'll soon find out. But then again, I'm not thinking logically. Cemetery, here it is. I was just wondering about a graveyard somewhere. Now, these graves seem to have been laid in straight lines around here. And once again, you can see that this spirit app can be quite accurate most of the time. This area must have been an indoors area, because there appears to be several large roofing support pillars here to support some sort of roofing structure. There seems to be no carved inscriptions on each grave, probably due to years of weathering. Now, as I've said before, I would love to have known what it was like in its heyday. I wonder if this was or is a tomb of some sort, as there seems to be a large capping stone laid on top of it. Here there seems to be some sort of cellar or underground structure of sorts. I wonder what was going on here. During the 16th century, the abbey, I'm led to believe, suffered financial difficulties, and in 1535 its income was recorded at just over £234. The end of this abbey's monastic life arrived during Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries, and the last abbot Adam Sedberg reluctantly joined the Catholic uprising, which was known as the Pilgrimage of Grace. Following the rebellion's collapse, Sedberg was executed for treason at a place called Tyburn, I'm led to believe, in 1537, and then the abbey was suppressed and again demolished. All the furnishings, as can be expected, were taken, and as well as the stone structures, and they were placed in places like local churches. Over the centuries, the ruins fell into disrepair until they were developed into a romantic landscape. To preserve the crumbling masonry, the Burdens collaborated with the English Heritage from 1984 to 2000, and they tried to stabilise the walls using protective lime grout, which allowed wildflowers to seed in the stones. And today, Jervaulx is one of the largest privately owned Cistercian abbey ruins in Britain. It has over 180 wildflower species which grow freely around the ruins and the grounds, and are open to the public. Yeah, as I said, you live your life through choice. The kind of life you live in. How tough is it? Is it easy? Is it hard? Are you well off? Or are you suffering? No, you wrote the script. It's your play. You live the life according to your script that you put in place before you came down here. Whether you were born male or female or animal or a bird or a fish in the sea, that was your choice. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but that's the way things are. They say that's the way the cookie crumbles. If you wish, you could choose to be a tree. All to do with experience. Here's another thing. If you were born under the star sign of the Ram, you suffer from sore knees. Aries. Hello. Aries suffer from sore knees. If you look, it keeps getting down on the knees, so they suffer from sore knees. You want to be a Leo? Easy to understand what a Leo is. Leo the lion, strong, respectable. I love this time of year to see all the young lambs. Although they were born a while ago, these, by the look of it. Mine too were in May. Anyway, whatever life you live, enjoy it. Whatever life you live, enjoy it to the fullest. Because that's what you are on earth to do. Be what you are to the best you can be. I'm just looking at the sheep. I wouldn't like to be a sheep. having a backside that's dirty like these. If there's one thing I like, it's a clean bum. Substantial. I have to admit it was substantial. Pronounce that word.